So we've talked about the nerves and we've talked about the muscles. So it's super important you understand the idea of what is the core in you. So here you have 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head that is 1/7 of your body weight. And all of those things are pulling on that one little spine. Your spine, think of it as a popsicle stick. There's the front, there are the sides, there's the back, there's the bottom of your popsicle stick, and there's the top of your popsicle stick. It's important that you have a stable trunk. Your trunk is anything that's not an arm, a leg, or a head. So there's a bunch of tiny little muscles within the trunk. So people go to the gym or they'll go to an exercise class and they're doing their arms, their legs, and their glutes, but they're not really understanding those little tiny inner trunk muscles. So those deep muscles are what everything is pushing off of. We call it a platform. That core is a platform. So that when you strengthen those little itty-bitty muscles that stabilize the trunk, right? So if your shoulders are drooped forward, the upper part of your trunk is not strong. It becomes functionally weak, and that affects your stomach. That little roll forward of the shoulder affects the knee. It affects the low back. Everything is connected. You may have one thing that hurts you, and you're like, oh, my wrist hurts, and you're looking at the wrists like, what's wrong with you? But that pain can come from the upper shoulder. That pain can come from a foot on the other side. And I know you think it's overwhelming, like, oh my God, how do I fix all of that? It's just about getting all the muscles to their correct length so that when you're resting, they're at the right length. So when we do the real Pilates, we stress in all the classes to always start in the right position before you move. And I'll say to lift up your back, to sit straight. I'll take a wooden stick and put it against your butt and see if you can feel it against the back of your head so that your body memorizes that straight placement. So that we say it's vanilla, and you know it's vanilla and it's not butterscotch. Those little tiny muscles that help maintain the stability of your trunk or that core strength. We need to constantly have the innervation or the nerves that talk to those little muscles shut. By using those little muscles, those innervations or those nerves, speak to that muscle clear. They can control that muscle. The brain can hear that conversation and control that conversation. And then you have less susceptibility to injury, you feel better, and you look better. And we stress that in every class. Even though I may not talk about it in every class, it's in there. It's in there.